Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm back. Well, I actually didn't leave. Just was under the weather for quite some time, but couldn't resist. Today's video on Sora. Everyone's talking about it, and this is your only host in the AI space who's here to disappoint you. All right. Well, not intentionally, but I gotta keep it real. All right. Whether it's Sam Altman, Sam Goldman, Sam whatever man, it doesn't matter. He's full of crap, and I gotta tell you the way it is. So yes, my initial plan was to do 2 videos a month, maybe a video a week, depends, tutorial style. So expect a few more things, all right? Before I get deeper into this whole thing, a few more things. I plan on doing another podcast, maybe once a week. That's the plan, or once a month, or twice a month, all right? Just like this, 50 minutes long. I just want to talk, give you my totally unbiased. I have another version coming out very soon where I just talked to my cousin, who's actually she's a therapist, a neurotherapist. She's also like concerned about the AI coming ahead of nowhere and actually impacting her business, her work in the neuroscience. Kind of creepy. I had a conversation with her. So I just want to bring that part. I want to bring a few other parts. The Sora, overhyped, what Sam Altman is trying to do, or whatever. All right? The way it is. I don't see anyone in this space talking about the way what I'm bringing out. So I can't really relate to anybody. I've watched 4 videos on Sora just prior to this, and it's going to blow your mind. Everyone's just showing you the exact same thing. Yes, they are all in the higher level, and they're insecure because they depend on all the software and tools, affiliate marketing, which is okay. I get it. We all got to feed our families, right? But it's disturbing. If you look at the comments on those videos, it's going to blow your mind. All right. First thing, $20 for a bunch of videos. Hold on, you can't be serious. And then $200? Wait. $200 per month. Really? Listen, I told you it's hyped up, and I mean it. I'm not trying to get clout and all this stuff. It is what it is. And I will prove it down the road. And I'll also show you why Mr. Sam Altman, not only a grifter, unfortunately, every time I don't want to believe stuff like that, he hits it hard. Like, yeah, look at this. So, elect president. Any person or company investing $1 billion or more in the United States of America will receive fully expedited approvals and permits, including, but in no way limited to, all environmental approvals. Get ready to rock. Guess who's gonna benefit from this? Mr. Musk, without a doubt. And guess who just retweeted or reposted this? Sam Altman. And some of the comments are literally comments. Some of the comments are literally cringeworthy. Like, there are individuals who are literally glorifying this, creating posts on Sam Altman, reposting on as a comment so they can get some clout. I mean, dude, create something original, man. You don't have to support a bunch of grifters just because they are huge, they're $1 billion. The dude has contradicting himself several times. And I will give him the benefit of doubt in the future if he can actually get on a live stream and answer a few questions, right? Sora is this. I think it's a distraction right now. There's Runway ML, which is also still overhyped. I still would go for Runway ML than there's thousands of other so-called video producers, right? So I'm going to read through the Sora stuff just in a bit. Just a little the overview. And unfortunately, even as a premium user, I can't get through it. The accounts have been closed. Look at this here. Account creation currently unavailable. The whole thing is pretty much dead in a way. So I can't even access this. I could show you some of my creation, but well, I'm not extremely excited. Once I get some access, I'll actually do something. I'll show you exactly how I'm using it. I mean, I can potentially make use of it to some extent, like create a motivational trailer or something with using this as a B grade. Not B grade, what do you call that? The B rolls, right? But I don't understand. Why would somebody use this? For what? Unless you are in a deep Hollywood. Even Hollywood would fail to some extent. Like, everything is, 99% of the stuff you see is very imperfect. All right. The only thing that are shown on the top levels here are just chosen best ones. So there are videos that literally said they spend $200 and half of them were just total crap. So half of them crap clips. Nobody gets to use it. You are just showing off the best ones because, yeah, you're trying to sell us the membership. And which just pisses me off. And that's why I'm a little hyped up today. Because what is this? This reminds me of the very early days of metaverse and NFTs, when all these dudes were flashing all these images and stuff, made us buy into it, so we held bags for the rest of our life, and they cashed out billions. This is what reminds me of, believe it or not. All of a sudden, there's OpenAI this, OpenAI 01 model, 02 model, mini, this. bro, I feel this is a distraction being created. I mean, that's happening right in front of our eyes from something else. All right. And I see this all the time, whether in the crypto space or AI space or whatever. So none of these, honestly, I've been playing with this quite for some time. Maybe if you're total beginner level one, you've never seen it, like my boomer mom and dad, this could be exciting. But other than that, I don't know how this could blow your mind. All right. Even if you're a creator, how do you use this as a full 20 seconds what video? You can't create a movie out of this. And who are we creating for? Like Megan Fox, like the one in Robot Made? Like, yeah, like are we creating for humans or robots, AIs? It doesn't add up, right? So once I get access, I'm actually going to show you a few things. But the reason I'm showing you this is because Sam Altman can't stick to his own thing. Look at this here. Sam, unfortunately, the American people and investors don't trust you after what you did with OpenAI. What are the chances I had to just land on this comment itself? And you'll see a lot of the other people, status of Sora, I still cannot log in because of this. Exactly. Right? Sam being bullish on America, at least getting with the program is really a good look. Time to join Vegan, Sam, blah, blah, blah. So investing $1 billion to launch billionaires into space is okay then. Nice. All right. And a few other things. One individual, YouTuber, mentioned that OpenAI initially had no plans for advertising and now they're changing the views. It was, again, same thing with the non-profit, now it's profit. Sam Altman never cared about money, now he cares about everything else. You see where it's going? So for me, it doesn't matter. And unfortunately, all the YouTubers I see in this space, AI space, they're not truthful, all right? I understand they're going to make all their money, millions from promotional stuff. And unfortunately, they are the only ones who has access to Sora right now. They are given access because they are kind of biased. Yeah, I had to say this, okay? What are the chances that I'll get sponsorships from companies or OpenAI and all that stuff? Yeah, I can, but you gotta let me say the way it is. You don't want me to pretend, all right? Let me be totally unbiased and pay me for that being unbiased. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. But unfortunately, even me as a creator, when I'm digging into, I consume as well, all right? You probably consume 90%, I consume 10, 20% because I have to, then I create. So when I'm looking at 4 different videos on Sora, I'm like, oh, wow, exciting, 10, 20 minutes long. Let's go this, fast forward. And at the end of the day, they show me the bunch of same crapperino. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Share a video. Okay. It's so slow. It is slow. So once I get access, I'll probably show you what I get, but I'm not excited and it doesn't matter. Because again, I've been in this field for quite some time. I've been playing with the AI, multimedia, and all these. And all I can tell you is we are being distracted and we are also being grifted in a way. So we are just literally using our money and buying into the wrong stuff. I told you previously, I want to find 10 tools and cut it down to 2 or 5, 6 tools. Like, yeah, but most often, most people are going to introduce you to the new tools over and over again. And that's where I can separate myself, okay? I don't expect, honestly, thousands of subscribers anytime soon. Maybe in the future, I'm looking for long term. AI is not going anywhere. It's going to get a lot more developed. But at the same time, I don't think I'm going to come out every week or every day with a new video, which I could. It's very easy for me. The tools I have, sure. I mean, I do use a lot of tools. I can do videos on Midjourney. I can do videos on Runway ML because they keep coming with different versions. However, I don't want to give you unnecessary information, like too much, and get you overwhelmed. It works, believe it or not. If I do exactly what they're doing, I probably will get more traction, but I don't want to be there, all right? Whether I get 10,000 or 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to stick to what I have to offer. Simple as that. And I really hope you can relate to what I'm presenting to you. All right. So Runway ML, I've done a video a month ago. And yes, I'm a little hyped up. You can slow my video down if you want to. I'll polish and do whatever I can in the future. But this is what it is. And when I do podcast, it's going to be totally straight up. No cut, nothing, no raw. And in the future, if somebody wants to partner up in terms of be a guest on my show, can answer some questions and not make a fool out of us or our IQ, then that would be awesome. I could interact with somebody instead of just talking to myself, right? So anyways, ladies and gents, I know we're all over the place, but this just to show you what this guy is doing, all right? It's just, AI is cool, I guess. He knows exactly how to, I wouldn't say gaslight, but this guy knows how to market. 8 hours ago, just look at this here. I mean, seriously speaking, more importantly, it can also see him. He knows exactly how much to say and how much not to say because, yeah, the word limit, everything is very important. You don't want to get in trouble by regulations and whatnot. But if this happens right here, I told you, who benefits? None of us. None. All right. What are the chances that you spend $200 to create something that you can't even sell for $10? Now, I'm serious. What are the chances? Huge. And those are the comments everywhere. Hey man, you're creating all these tools, but who can use it? It's so costly. To produce each of these, you will use credit, right? And if it's not what you're looking for, that means it's gone, it's wasted. You got to move on to the next one. And I've seen one comment somewhere where it said Chinese people, they're ahead of this. Yes, sir. Go on Hugging Face and some of the other places, man. It's gonna blow your mind. They're actually ahead with open stuff, open source. This is not open source. So it's just like feeding ChatGPT and all Sora with so much of our own data and not knowing what would Sam do because he can answer simple questions. So hence I'll be careful. So by the way, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge user of ChatGPT, all right? I've been using from the beginning, and it's a very useful tool, all right? If I have to compare with so many other LLMs, I could, but the main difference, if you notice, I don't really talk about hundreds of LLMs because I want to keep it simple. Stupid? Yeah, I think, you know what? I just got the exact mission of the channel. I want to make AI great and simple. How about that? I want to make it simple. Most people are complicating this thing with automation and selling you some garbage or some group access or whatever. I want to make it simple. Keep it simple. How you can actually use it. So most of my stuff, if you notice, my playlist is focused on the Grok, Runway ML, Google AI, how-to guides, right? AI video generators, mainly multimedia. I haven't done much into AI automation and GPT, specifically the AGI or the training, the AI models, basically. But expect those down the road. Not much, just about enough that makes sense to me. Like I said, I like to keep it simple. All right. If I'll just do video, not because it gets views, but if it helps somebody, myself, I can give this video to my mother in the future or my sister, like, hey, this is a tutorial, you can learn from this. Because we don't have enough time in this world to do so much, right? So yes, this is Sora. I know. I'm going to get so much hate on this thing. Man, you didn't go anywhere. What am I supposed to do? I can literally feed you all the basic BS and get 40K views, or tell you exactly how it is and come back after 2-3 weeks instead of doing a video every single day. Hey man, OpenAI came out with this, OpenAI came out with that, this, that, Sora, this. So ask yourself at the end of the day, all these videos are awesome, I get it. But when you go down all the way, all right, and I don't have to read through anything, believe it or not. Find and isolate the best frames, extending time, this, that. I'll show you a bunch of other tools later. You'll be like, oh, hold on, I could do this with that too. So I am really, really not mind blown. All right. I mean, I know how these things works. And also when you know the people or the team behind it, you kind of question a little bit, like OpenAI. Okay, I get it. You guys, screwed up a few times in the past. I got to be a little careful with your stuff. So as of now, even looking at all these things with the priority credits, look at this here. And the worst part, the one with $20 per month watermark. Are you serious? So I have to pay $200 per month to get without the watermark. Come on. You know how many people are going to use it and remove watermark like in illegal, unethical way, black hat ways? They would. I mean, when you have all these companies making it so expensive and grift and all, it's hardly you could do anything. Look, up to 1080p resolution. Just look at the requirement here. So I'll be probably fine. As a creator, let's say I can pay $200 a month, all right? Somehow get sponsorships and whatever. And ironically, I won't obviously get all these free credits, but I've seen a lot of huge YouTubers actually getting free credits so they can experiment and show off to the world. I don't. However, even if I did, I have to tell you the way it is. So unless you're a movie director or you're creating something and getting paid from your client, you're offering this to a client who works at a movie something or some huge animation, or you can do advertising. Like, Coke came out with their ad, which kind of backfired recently. I don't want to get to that right now, but it was all over the news. Coca-Cola, I think, was, somewhere here. If you remember, AI Coke ad is a nightmare. Coke AI is horrible. Look at this. All right? The crazy part is most people who appreciate AI and all that, at the same time, they have no idea that AI, some of them are going to take their jobs. Just like people who are supporting Elon Musk for humanoid robots are the ones will be replaced by the humanoid robots. What are the chances? And they're like, oh my God, I didn't see this coming. Like, come on. So hence you just know exactly what you're getting and what you're vouching for. I know what can happen, Hollywood, how it can affect certain things, this and that. But at the same time, be productive. How can we use certain tools and be more productive? That's the mission. We don't need to learn thousands of stuff, because sad part that these dudes, they don't do anything. All right, I'm talking about obviously all the top level whatever. They just create a bunch of products and have a huge team pump up each feature. They'll increase the jack up the prices here and there, and we are the one who's trying to, like, fish little by little by crumbs. Barely $200 to create what? Nothing. That doesn't make us any money. Not doesn't make us productive. We're just happy looking at the pictures and demos. Come on, Sam. You can do better than this. And yeah, I don't expect him to respond because he knows his game very well. All right? This guy knows what he's doing, and he's not going to respond to any of the critiques and stuff unless it's huge, massive. But if you really watch one of his podcasts, just pay attention to the way he talks. If you can watch his video in language, body language, then pay attention. All right? So again, ladies and gents, I know this is exactly my Sora video. There's no way I can show you besides just an overview. Look at the amount of people here, research, product. And if this in the Chinese era, in the Chinese industry, you probably have like 4 or 5 people with a product that is 10 times better than this right now. I'm just assuming, okay? But there are. If you dig deeper, I've played with some of them. And again, I'll tell you this. At the end of the day, you all can enjoy this thing, but ask yourself, how are you going to use it in our daily life? How is it going to help you be more productive? How is it going to help you make some money or whatever, deliver some value? And can you even afford it? How much is it going to cost you? All right, remember this. ChatGPT, in the next 5 years, they're going to double the price. In the next 2-3 years, just let's watch. They literally said they're going to double from 20 to 40. And it's going to slowly, gradually happen without us realizing. And then everything's going to be so costly. You all will get some freebies and stuff. And others, the rich or whatever, the top level corporations, they'll be able to use the most of it and replace others. That's wild. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. Maybe not. That's up to you. I'll leave you to decide and judge. All right. And once I get access to this, with whatever 200 credits I get, I'm going to try to create something better than what most people have shown you. I'll use my voice. I use ChatGPT to create a motivational speech. And I will use some of these clips here, generated clips, to actually do a quick video. How about that? Fair enough? I mean, that's all I could do. I mean, this is all gimmicky, man. We all know that, right? So let's take it that way. Anyways, thanks for watching. I know, I didn't expect a 17 minutes long video. I just couldn't take it, man. Everyone's like, AI this, AI that. I'm like, yeah, please stop the crapperino and just get real. You feeding all of us with BS. It's not cool, man. Somebody has to take a stand. And if it's not a system, then who else can do this job? All right? Ladies and gents, again, I appreciate your time. I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, everything is gone for some reason. I don't know. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next vid. Please use the comment box. For whatever reasons, good, bad comments, I'll take it. Peace.